Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday, and this week's lift is this amazing page. I'm sorry I can't tell you who did the original. I'll look it up on the Scrap Squad post and see if I can find it. But it is colorful and gorgeous, and I love it. Today I'm going to be using my brand new, fresh, just arrived Summer Sizzle collection, which is the exclusive line for Hip Kit Club. This is my second Hip Kit um, that I've received since subscribing. And this time I not only ordered the basic kit, the main kit, but also a couple of dies and the embellishment kit to get all the extra stuff because I knew I would like the colors and I'd be able to use them along after the papers are gone. I'll be able to use those embellishments for other pages. It's obviously, as you might have guessed from the name, a summer themed with lots of beach and pool and summery kinds of icons. It is August, and August is our anniversary month, so I have John on the mind. Like it, like it. That's not always the case, and I so I've got a couple photos. Both were taken at Margaritaville Beach Hotel, which is no longer there, in Pensacola, and it was our home away from home and our happy place and all of those trite things that you can say. But I love, and I've scrapped these pictures before. This one is just one of my favorites of him. And I'm holding it like I'm showing it to you because I'm watching it on my laptop and that the camera is here. So anyway, I love it. It's the Katie and Ava are right over here, and I've cropped them out of the photo. I like the photo with them in it as they're walking down the beach, and they didn't know I was behind them taking the photo because I had been in the pool. And this one is one of us on our balcony or on the balcony, and it shows the pilings kind of coming out and a beach umbrella there, and our hair being blown in the wind. So, just a couple happy pictures, and I don't think these were taken on the same trip either. So, anyway, those are the photos I'm going to use. The layout that we're lifting has two large photo clusters with lots and lots of layers underneath that kind of expand them on the page. A branding strip down here, and then another strip over it, and some embellishments, and the title going down the side. Now, I'm also doing the summer challenge at excuse me, the summer challenge at scrapbook challenges dot or slash underscore UK. That's the Facebook group. And the this week's recipe is to use a hexagon, the color blue, something metal, stencil, and stitching. And I have stitching. I'm going to use a couple of metal or metallic looking hearts as my metal. And I have a starburst stencil. For my hexagon, I'm going to go back to the Bramble Fox hexagons. Let me see if I can find my little tray of hexagons, and I'm gonna pick a fairly I think this color blue would work, or I might want a white one, and I'll just put it in one of those clusters. Let me see if it needs peeling, and it does. And I think that's all I'm going to use outside the kit. The stencil, the star, or the hearts, the hexagon, and the stamp, the stitching stamp. Okay, I think the first thing I'm going to do is kind of place this is where the branding strip's going to go. So I want, it seems like I may have too much light there. So I want my stitching to be on top of it, and it's going to be in a circle. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. This branding strip is from the paper that I fussy cut the florals from. And it's a very pretty kind of orangey yellowish stripe. So I have picked an orangey yellow color, Wild Honey, for my stamp, and we'll see if that stitching shows up. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm okay with it being fairly subtle. And I want to put it up here because the floral, you'll see that there's a kind of a little floral cluster and a word strip there. I want that all to be anchored by this stitching. Okay, and I'm using a foam pad so that the stamping shows up, and it shows up nicely. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put that aside, and I'm now going to, if you'll notice, the photo clusters are kind of offset. This one is a little bit over to the left, and this one's a little to the right. I'm going to create some sun rays kind of coming out of there and then going the other way down here. And I'm going to have to arrange, I have to do it very carefully. I'm going to use that same color. Let me get and I'm going to brush it on with a brush instead of putting it on. Okay, and it's going to be a little lighter that way. Let me get this. I'm going to pull this out now and just kind of toss it. I'm going to go kind of like this. This is a Tim Holtz stencil. And I'm just going to do the bottom part of it. I'm not going to go to the end. Just going to kind of see. And I'm very light. Kind of like that. Like that light. Can you see that at all? And I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to assume that my cluster will fit properly, or I'll just make sure it does. So I like it. And it's very, very subtle. I don't think bringing it closer is going to help much. Let me see if I adjust the light. No, it doesn't. I'm not, just trust me, it's subtle, but it shows. And hopefully when I take the still photos, that shows up. Okay, now, I'm going to have to decide which of these. I think I want this one here, and this one And it looks like I need to offset them kind of the other way, just based on those guys. And so I'm going to take these and put them up on foam, but have the foam kind of down the center so that I can tuck things in. But I want them in place so that I can get all the rest done properly. Okay, I'll do that, and then I can fill in. I might start with something fairly easy. That's a joke, actually. Um, I'm gonna assemble this cluster, and I want to find a word strip. Well, first of all, I want to find the strip. I'll pick the strip that's going to go over that, and I'm going to pick it from these stickers. I think I might pick this plaid one because it has all the colors, and I'm just going to put it on right there. It may not be straight, so we'll straighten it out. Okay, and then over in, oh my gosh, I have so much to choose from. Over in the puffy foam, cardstock on foam stickers is this word paradise, which I thought was an appropriate title, and I'm going to put it right in the center there. And I now need a word strip, a nice word strip that let's see. The perfect word strip we're looking for. Okay, here we go. Sunny memories. I think that would work. And let me get if I did this, I want that stitching to still show. So I could do that out there. And that right there. And then maybe a small flower right here where it's not hiding the stitching, and a couple small leaves. And these actually look like plumeria leaves. Okay, so I think that will work. I thought this was going to be easy, and it's probably some of the tougher decisions I'll have to make on this whole this whole business. Let me get some foam to go behind here, and I'll put a thin strip on there. I think we decided to do it that way. I have to be sure I get it down. And here, that's actually kind of a little bit off to the side, but I'm going to balance that by having this off to the other side. And that is semi-intentional. The main thing is that I wanted that stitching to show so that I get those points for my team. So I'm going to put it right there, and then I will put foam on the back of each of the leaves, and then we'll go do all this. I have pulled, there's a pack in the, I don't know if this is the main kit or the embellishment kit, but there is a pack that contains several tags. So I pulled those, and then in one of the ephemera packs there was another tag. And so I pull those, and I pull quite a few like labels, and then there's some wood veneer, including this frame that I thought maybe I could layer on top of a tag or something. So we'll see how that works out for me. There. Okay. And then there are some more words that she has in her title, but I'm thinking I'm just going to stay with paradise and let the busyness kind of. There's this tag that I think will work. Here, and then there's a layering of another tag, and it goes kind of like so, and then there's some florals. I'm going to do it here and put it on foam. Because I can put something else there, like one of these guys here, and I'm just going to put that flat and maybe put it inside the blue mat, between the blue mat and the white mat. Do that, and then this can go right there, and I like the idea of this palm tree maybe being right there, and so I'm going to do some more let me get it a little square for the top, and I'm going to curl the leaves so there's some dimension. I really don't want to lose the swaying in the breeze, the idea of the breeze, the idea of the wind. So I'm going to put that, I'll move it up a bit onto that tag. And then I think this can go there, and I will put some foam here, and I'll find something cute to put on it. Let's see. I'll do foam here, and I have pulled up some of the backing. Okay, let's see. And which side? Does it make any difference? I don't think it makes any difference. Well, it does make a difference if I want that to be. Okay. Here. And there. And I'm going to maybe do something from the sticker sheet like the ice cream cone, or I don't want anything too big. I especially like the idea of see in the original there's this line of hearts, so I could do something similar except use a line of small puffy stickers. How about that? Let's go with, I like the I need, how about the seashells, the three, like here's a seashell and another seashell. I'm going to put the starfish kind of in the middle, and the little pink seashell right there. Let me use my tweezers to get that down. And I'm going to do it this way. So you get the scallop of the shell. You get to see that. And I need to move the green one over just a tad to keep them all in line. There, I think they look straight. So I like that. And now I'm going to layer a vellum leaf back here. And then I will do one of my fussy cut florals there. Let's see. I kind of like that one. And it can kind of go right there on top of that pink tag. Okay, so there. And then I need some things coming out here. I can do one of these label-y things right there. Let me do it so that the not busy side is, or this tab, and then a tag or a label-y thing behind that. I'm running out of tags, but let's try this. where where did the scissors go? They're under all of this mess. And I want the colors to be mixed up and contrasting. So if I did that there and this down here, then I can have a floral cluster here, and it could be this one with the pink flower, kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put foam behind the tag and put the tag kind of a little up here. And then I don't know that I need foam behind this because it's going to be supported by the tag. I'm just going to glue it in there like so. Okay, and I'll find something interesting, some little, I'll go through word strips or even stamps. They included a little set of stamps that are just the cutest things. What did I do? Well, here it is. Okay, I'm going to put some foam behind it. And I'm going to curl these palm fronds. Curl that up a bit. And I'm going to put it in like so. Or put it on like, do I want it like that or like this? This has the flower upright. It doesn't matter if it's this way because the flowers point all over, but I'm questioning whether I want it tucked in, and if I do, where? Maybe just right like this. I think that's how I originally had it. And then I can layer some fun pieces on top of there if I want to. And I'm going to add right now this little seagull. I think I'm out of bramble fox seagulls, but even so, okay, there. And then I had a couple of small, let's see, I'm going to add this blue flower, maybe right, I have to see if there's a right side or a wrong side. I think you can see that better. I'm going to have it kind of right there. Okay, now let's see what we're doing here. I have this really cute postcard, and I thought I would split the postcard up and put one on one side, one on the other, and then layer some tags up under that. So let's try this. I wanted the little beach houses to show. Well, layering things under it requires some foam. And do I want it this way? I think I like that. And this way. And I need to kind of slide it under here, don't I? let me rethink this because I want to get this on here. I just think this is too good an idea to pass up. There. Now, this may mean that I move the floral up there and I take it off of the foam. So let's do it like, well, now I need the foam because it's going to be, I'm sorry, but I need a smaller piece. And let's see. I like it like that. And that way it's kind of overlapping. It joins the two clusters, but it doesn't obscure the little stamp, which I really wanted to show. Okay, there's an upside down tag, and I'm going to pay homage to that by putting this tag upside down, but I need to cut a lot of it off, and I'll save those for journaling blocks. And I need a little bit of foam on this. And I just love this collection. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to put it right here. That doesn't cover too much of my sunray look. Let me see. I want, like, this would be perfect right here. And I could have let me also have another palm tree. I'm going to put something so that this palm tree is not, I have in mind something that'll go like a circle element that'll go right there. So let me see. I want another palm tree and I want it going the other way, but do I maybe want it down here? Or how about, let's do this. Let's look at it that way. And I'll put and I got a palm tree die. So even though these are the last ephemera palms, I can have palms, this style of palm, on any layout that I want. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and then have this kind of there, and then this layered up under that. I'm going to actually layer it this way and have it kind of overlapping the tag, this leaf, and the palm. It's just kind of layer on top of a whole bunch of stuff. So because it's got so much under it, I don't need any foam. Go here, and I'll kind of turn it that way, and then this, actually I think I'm going to do a different kind of leaf. If I did this one, it's the same as that, except because it's vellum, it looks different. This will look different, but it's supposed to look different, kind of thing. I don't know if there is a wrong side or a right side. I'll put that there. And then I'm going to put this, let's see, I might, what do I want? I want to maybe use this pink little label right there. Is that going to fit? I'm going to cut it so that it will fit, because I need more layers kind of coming out this way besides the postcard. So I'll do it that way. And then I want to do something that's as, I like this. I'm going to put it flat down, and I'm going to do another one of the same, and I'll put something to kind of bridge that gap. I'll put another one of the same style kind of down here, or maybe I'll find something in the stickers. Let's look at the stickers. There are some label-y looking things here. If I did this green one, it has the flip-flops. Let me kind of hold that a little bit. Oops, that moved. Didn't want that. That's what I was trying to make sure, is that everything's parallel, because there's so many lines going the same direction there. And then I have this kind of rainbow and I'm going to put it right there. And then this one can go somewhere up in here, maybe. Like that. Now, I think that should go there. And it can kind of overlap the flip-flops. And right under here, I might do another one of these guys. And it'll kind of overlap onto there. And I'm going to put this little wood palm tree disc down here. Let me get some. It's just the cutest thing you've ever seen. I just broke something and I will have to fix it. So I apologize, Sharon. I pulled on the wrong thing. And let me do something that I think might look cute there. Is kind of push it up under there so that this leaf kind of overlaps it and it lifts that leaf up. Just a little tiny detail. I'm going to put this hexagon someplace where it will show. And I'm not sure where that needs to be. Let's see. Maybe right here. Oops, there was backing on two sides. The ones I worked with yesterday didn't have backing on both sides. I tried to peel it up and there wasn't anything there to peel. So I'm going to kind of put that right there and maybe do some small, some other small embellishments there. Let's see. I want to do maybe this, maybe right here, or that maybe there, or this guy. That's beautiful. I'm going to go with that. And that globe, and it's lifted up on the postcard, which has foam behind it, which is fine. Um, you know me, I like to use all the fussy cuts that I cut. But I think I'll save these for another page. And now I have this loose plumeria and this loose one, and they're kind of white, sort of faded out color. So I'm going to go with, and they're kind of large. So I'm going to go with some of the small ones in the on the sticker sheet, like this bright orange one. And I'm going to just kind of lay it, and I'll lay it flat. There's a really pretty blue in here, and I'll come and kind of lay it there. I've kind of concentrated these at the bottom, so let's go with a pretty pink one up at the top. Maybe right there with this hexagon, and I have this one that can go right there, and I have another orange one. Where does it want to be? Maybe right there. Okay, now let's look at these images. Let me go back to the thing that I definitely don't want to forget. I love these guys. Here we go. These are chipboard flare. And there's this one that says, "At our happiest here." And I think it works. Going right there, and the palm tree, the bottom of the palm tree trunk is hidden. And then I have another one that I really loved. Well, I love them all. Serious Chillin' with the arrow pointing up. And I can use that on another page. There's Paradise Found. There's Paradise. I'm looking for something maybe to go right here. And maybe that's where the hearts will go. My overlapping hearts. Or, here we go. I wish there were 2 chairs, but maybe this is a nod to the fact that there's only one of us now. Not exactly something I like to highlight. It's a little less. A couple of years ago, I might have broken down and cried on the video, saying or thinking something like that. I might not have said it. I might have thought it, but not said it. I'm going to put it on its side. I'll put it like that. And I have this little bit of this ticket that I cut off. I'm all into layers here, so let's use another layer somewhere. Why don't we? Um, it's pink. Where does it want to go? Maybe, maybe right here beside this little frame. And then if I put it there, then I can use a small, um, like this ice cream sticker. That's kind of cool. And here I sort of like the beach bag idea to kind of extend this over. There we go. And I love the rays, and they're just, I've almost covered them up, but I haven't. I like this camera with the little banners there. That's kind of cute. Let me see what I have in puffy stickers, and let me put the hearts. I'm going to put the hearts sideways as well. Okay. And then let's go look at the puffies. There are always cute little extra type images in the puffies. I like sunglasses, and there are sunglasses in the beach bag, but I think I'll put a, oh, where was that pink? Oh, I did that right there. Okay, so I don't need to do anything there. Camera. There's a cute little camera right here, and maybe need it. It can go right there. And then, of course, we have to have a flamingo. Don't know where the flamingo is going to go. Maybe right here. Okay. And snorkel gear. Looks like there's some snorkel gear there. There are boat drinks, and I'm going to a coral reefer band concert tonight, and I'm sure boat drinks is one of the songs they'll be singing. So I'm going to include the boat drinks here. By the globe. And I'll just include a couple little strawberries. I think there are a few. And where does this want to go? We'll do one. Nah. Where is there an empty spot? There's an empty spot right here that may need an arrow or a circle or some neutral sort of image. But I still have the strawberry on my finger. I put one there. Let's do one here. how about the pink So Very Happy? And it can go under there, partially under the photo, and kind of underneath that. And that separates it from the stamp, which I wanted to say. And I think I'm done. Let me check and see. I have stitching. I used a stencil. Metal. These hearts will count as metal. The color blue is all over the place. And I have my one hexagon. And I have, in my opinion, I have captured the essence of this original page. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.